Hey everyone, welcome to Travel Around the World. Today's podcast will be exploring incredible destinations and how to plan for a perfect trip. I'm your host, Jennifer, and today we're talking about Switzerland, a country in Europe known for its landscape and towns and beautiful um, people, and known for its chocolate and cheese. I'll guide you through everything you need to know to make your trip unforgettable. Why should Switzerland be your next travel destination? Picture this: mountain covered with snow, turquoise lakes, and villages so charming it looks like it's from a fairy tale. Switzerland isn't just for its natural beauty, though. You can also explore cities filled with museums, and you can explore you can explore cities filled with museums and historical landmarks. Now, just a quick talk about some facts about Switzerland. Switzerland is like one of the world's most wealthiest countries and happiest. So like the Swiss is also known for its watches, watch and clock, which is kind of weird, but it's a fun fact. Okay. History. Switzerland was formed in 1291 as a union of three states and became an independent country in 1815. The constitution adopted in 1848 does not allow for troops to be sent to serve in foreign wars. The country has remained neutral in conflicts around the world, including both World War, World War. Why should Switzerland be your next travel destination? Picture this: mountains covered with snow, turquoise lakes, and villages that look so magical it looks like it come from a fairy tale. Switzerland isn't just known for its natural beauty, though. You can also explore cities filled with museums, historical landmarks, and spend a day skiing or hiking. One of Switzerland's biggest perks is its location at the heart of Europe, making it easy to explore multiple cultures with one country. From German-speaking regions to the French and Italian influences, you feel like you're traveling to multiple countries in just one trip. Before I continue, I would like to give a big shout out to BEF for sponsoring this podcast. BEF has helped us with cameras and tripods. It had Before I move on, I would like to give BNF a shout out for providing equipment for us to be able to do this podcast. Now let's talk about where to go in Switzerland. Switzerland is a year-round destination. Winter is perfect for snow sports like skiing, while summer is ideal for hiking. If you prefer fewer crowds, I would go in spring or fall. It would be a beautiful destination for perfect for spring and fall. Now, let's talk about budgeting. Switzerland is known for being pricey, so you can make it work your trip. So if you plan ahead your budget amount. Now let's look for deals on flights. Like accommodation for purchasing a Swiss travel pass, it's a game changer for unlimited travel across the country. Staying in hotels or small guest house can also keep costs down. Now, let's talk about top destinations. Here are your must-see visit spots in Switzerland. Number one, we got Zurich, a mix of modern culture and old town charm. Number two, we have Geneva, home to an international organization and stunning views of Lake Geneva. Number three, we have Lucerne, known for its wooden chapel bridge and its Mount Pilatus. Number four, we have Interlaken, your gateway to outdoor adventures like hiking or skiing. Number five, Zermatt, the base for exploring the iconic Matterhorn. Step 4. Getting around. Traveling in Switzerland is a breeze thanks to its official public transportation. Scenic trains like the Glacier Express and Bernia Express offer unforgettable views, and a Swiss travel pass will save you money to unlimited rides. Step 5. activities in Switzerland. Love the outdoors? Hike in the Alps, take a boat ride, or on Lake Geneva. Interested in history? Visit medieval castles or museums in Zurich and Geneva. And don't leave without trying Swiss chocolate and cheese. It's an experience on its own. Now some insider tips. Here are some insider tips to make your trip even better. Number 1. Pack layers. As weather can change quickly, especially in the mountains, so you will want to get a coat and wear layers. Number 2. Always check the local language. Switzerland has 4 official ones, so French, German, and they also speak English, but not in all locations. Now, number 3. Try a local. Try to be a local there. You don't want to seem like a tourist, because it would be easier for you. Number 4. Plan your activities around the weather, especially for outdoor adventures. That's all for today's episode of Travel Around the World. I hope this guide helps you plan your dream trip to Switzerland. If you have any questions below, be sure to ask in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and like. I hope this episode That's all for today's episode of Travel Around the World. 4 minutes! Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to Travel Around the World. In this podcast, we'll be exploring incredible destinations and how to plan your perfect trip. I'm your host Jennifer, and today we're talking about Switzerland, a country known for its beautiful landscape, history, and much more. And of course, it's also known for its chocolate and cheese. I'll guide you in this episode through how to plan your trip and make it unforgettable. Okay, now, why should Switzerland be your next travel destination? Picture this: mountains covered with snow, turquoise lakes, and villages so charming it looks like it's from a fairy tale. Switzerland isn't just about natural beauty, though. You can also explore cities filled with museums and historical landmarks, or spend a day skiing and eat fondue by a fireplace. One of Switzerland's biggest perks is its location is at the heart of Europe, making it easy to explore multiple cultures with just one country. From the German-speaking regions to its French and Italian influences, you feel like you're traveling multiple countries in just one trip. Okay, now, before I continue, I would like to give a big shout out to BEF for providing equipment for us to be able to do this podcast. Okay, now, let's talk about decide where to go, when and where. Okay, Switzerland is a year-round destination. Winter is perfect for snow sport like skiing, while summer is also perfect for hiking. Okay, if you prefer fewer crowds, I would go in late fall or spring. Now, let's talk about budgeting. Switzerland is famous for being pricey, but you can make it work. Look for deals on flights and accommodation. Delta is a good airline if you want to go to Europe from US. And now consider purchasing a Swiss travel pass. It's a game changer for unlimited trips to travel across the country. Now staying in hotels or small guest house can also help keep the cost down. Now, top destination. Here are some must-see spots you need to see in Switzerland. Number 1. Zurich, a mix of modern cultures filled with old town charm. Number 2. Geneva, home to an international organization and stunning view of Lake Geneva. Number 3, Lucerne, known for its wooden chapel, bridge, and nearby Mount Pilatus. Number 4, Interlaken, your gateway to outdoor adventures like hiking or skiing. Number 5, Zermatt, the base for exploring the iconic Matterhorn. Now, getting around. Traveling in Switzerland is a breeze thanks to its efficient public transportation. Scenic trains like the Glacier Express and Brenner Express offer unforgettable views, and a Swiss travel pass will save you tons of money for unlimited rides across the country. It will be way easier if you get a Swiss travel pass. Number 5. Now we're gonna talk about activities to do in Switzerland. Now, do you love the outdoors? You should hike the Alps or take a boat ride on Lake Geneva. Interested in history? You visit medieval castles or museums like Zurich and Geneva. Don't leave without trying Swiss chocolate and cheese. It's an experience on its own. Now, here are some tips to get around. Here are some. Okay, number 1, pack layers. In Switzerland, weather can change like unexpectedly. So you should like pack if you're in winter, January to February, like pack coats, pants, and yeah. Number 2, always check the local language. Switzerland has 7 languages, but it's official 4, like French, German, Italian, and yeah. Number 3, try local specialties like Russia and Rosti for like getting a Swiss experience. Number 4, plan your activities beforehand. Like if you're around winter, you should for winter in Switzerland you should definitely go outdoors. Like and yeah, check the weather. That's all for today's episode of Travel Around the World. I hope this guide helped you plan your dream trip to Switzerland. If you have any questions or want to share your travel stories, connect with me on social media or YouTube. And I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and don't miss the next week's episode. Thank you so much for listening and always keep exploring. And that's it for today. Thank you. Now, just a quick talk about Switzerland's people and culture. Like, Switzerland is one of the world's wealthiest countries, and the Swiss is also known for its watches and clocks. There's not a single official language in Switzerland. People also talk like several languages like Swiss, German, French, and Italian. Now, about Switzerland's nature, Alps, the Swiss Alps are high snow-covered mountains, most of which are over 13,000 feet. The most Now, just a quick talk about some facts about Switzerland. Switzerland is like one of the world's most wealthiest countries and happiest. So like the Swiss is also known for its watch and clock, which is kind of weird, but it's a fun fact. Okay. History. Switzerland was formed in 1291 as a union of 3 states and became an independent country in 1815. The constitution adopted in 1848 does not allow for troops to be sent to serve in foreign wars. The country has remained neutral in conflicts around the world, including both world, war, war, world wars. No! World wars.